Welcome to lesson 2.6. Here's your objective. I will be able to estimate the percent of a number. I know estimating is a scary word, and we might struggle with this, but if you stay with me, I think you'll get it. All right, so let's start off by estimating 47% of 692. And just so we know for next lesson, of most of the time means multiply. All right? So 47% is really close to what nice number? 50%. It's almost a half. And 692 is really close to 700. So in this first instance, I'm going to do 50% of 700. And we should know 50% by this point means a half. So what is half of 700? Well, 700 divided by 2 equals 3, 6, 1, 0. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Bring down my last 0. 2 goes into 0 times, so it's 350. But if you have to do the work, there's no point in estimating, right? So you might as well just do 700 cut in half, and you should know 600 cut in half is 300, and 100 more cut in half is 50. That would be 7. I can't even think right now because I have some guests in the room. That would be 350. So half of 700 is 350. Isn't that right, Ava?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, moving on. This time we're going to turn a percent into a decimal to help us estimate. So we have to do 60% of 27. So, Joe Madison, 27 is close to what number?
30.
30. And 60% is already a nice number. So I'm going to turn my percent into a decimal. If you recall from a couple of lessons ago, turning a percent into a decimal, we just swoop over to the left, so that becomes 0.6, and I already have it down there. So it's basically 6/10 times 30. And you all could do 6 times 3. What's 6 times 3?
18.
18. So 6 times 30 would be 180, but I have how many place value spots?
1.
1. So 18. So 60% of 30 is 18. So when we estimate 60% of 27, it's going to be about 18. All right? So we could turn the percent into a decimal. Now this is my favorite way, using rates per 100. 17% of 198. Now 198 is close to what really nice number, ladies?
200.
200, and there it is. So if 17% of 100 is 17, 17% of 200 would just be 17 plus 17. Do you ladies know what that equals?
34.
34 is correct.
Yeah.
All right, so 17% of 200 is 34. We use the rate of 100. So let's just do another example right here off the top of my head. Let's do 15% of 301. 301 is close to what nice number, ladies?
300.
300. So 15% of 100 would be 15. 15% of 200 would be 30. We're basically skip counting. 15% of 300 would be 45. So 15% of 301 is approximately 45. Should we try one more of those?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are so excited. We're doing math during recess. Look at
Yay.
this. Let's do 8% of 202. 8% of 202. Now 202 is close to what number?
200.
200. So what's 8% of 100? It's just 8 equals 8. So 8% of another 100 equals 8. Now I've used 200s. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So 8% of 202 is approximately 16. Now here comes the good part that you all love.
Yay.
It's your I didn't hear you.
Yay.
Yay. It's your turn. Estimate each percent. So The first one, 19% of 53, you're probably going to want to make that what, ladies? What should they estimate that 19% to be?
20.
And what should they make that 53 become?
50.
So remember, of means multiply, so we're going to start the first one for you. It's going to be 20% times 50. All right, so you're going to change that into a decimal, and you're going to have 0.2 times 50, and I bet you could figure that out from there. Number 2, 21% of 300, you're going to use the rate of 100. You'll know that 21% of 100 is 21. 21% of 200, and so on and so forth until you get 300. And the last one is 49% of 119. That's almost a half, and that's almost 120. If you can cut 120 in half, you'll be successful. Thank you, ladies, for your help. And
Miss Murphy is better than Mr. Murphy.
yes, my wife is better than me in every single way. So thank you, and we'll see you later.